Ladies and gentlemen, episode 24, Wilder Wrestling Entertainment.
Wow.
Randy's here. Saturday night main event just happened. Rest in peace, John Cena, right? But
God.
before we get to John Cena, let's talk about the event. We'll start with the first match, the second, third, and of course the fourth and final, John Cena's final match, right?
Mhm.
Randy, how you doing tonight?
A little tired, a little weary, road weary, but good to go.
Yeah, Randy just got back to Jacksonville from North Georgia. We got to watch Saturday night main event together. It
That
was
was
a good
awesome.
time. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
always fun. All right,
Yeah.
man. Let's talk about the first match. I'll go ahead and let you lead it off.
All right. So we started off with the big names. We had Cody and Oba, and that was one I was particularly excited to see. Let me ask you, what did you think of Oba? Because you don't have much experience with him.
Oh, I liked him a lot, man.
Yeah.
He is cool.
Yeah,
I really like him.
he's got that juggernaut feel for sure.
Yes.
Um, I mean, it almost played out verbatim to what we said. I think they went and kind of sped the match along. Something happened and Cody got injury. I think that was
Yes.
legit. Which, Oba didn't do anything wrong. It was just it's kind of stuff that happens. I thought they had great chemistry. Cody, of course, was a pro all the way around. Let Oba do his thing, let him shine. Beautiful spine buster. We were talking about that. He had that like Arn Anderson. Arn
Yes.
Anderson. He had that spine buster feel. Um, God, I'm excited for Oba, man. I don't be surprised if next time you see like him lose the NXT title that he's getting the call up.
I want to see him. I already want to see him on Raw or SmackDown.
Hmm.
I, dude, can we just give Cody credit? Busted eardrum, obviously, right? He's bleeding out the ear,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
that kind of happened probably the beginning of the match, and that man just flipping. It was like
Yeah.
it didn't
Couple minutes
punch
in,
him. Yeah,
he was bleeding out of it, so
yes, man. Oh man, I would have been like, time out. I need to go. I need to go to the back. You know,
hit
dude. Yeah,
the exit.
yes,
It's
yes,
like we gotta wrap this
absolutely.
up.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Cody Rhodes, man, dude.
I've heard that they actually the remember the Miz like impromptu where he just jumped in the he's like, what about me? What about the Miz? And all that. There was a little bit of speculation that maybe that was a time filler because they lost a little bit of time that they had allotted for the Cody and Oba match. Because it seemed like Drew came out kind of quick after that, like
Hmm.
I think everybody knew, Drew was probably going to get involved in that one, so there wasn't a finish on either side. It was a great way to let both champions come out looking great. Um, so that might have been, but that was a fun little segment. I mean, you got to see Joe Hendry. That was
It
cool.
it would be really cool to see like NXT's out and then all of a sudden Drew McIntyre comes out and says, "Hey, Oba, what do you think you're doing getting in my way?" And then we
That's going
see
to
it
be.
and we see a feud between Drew and Oba, you know.
I think that is a fantastic little feud. I mean, he's got to get through Cody first. I think, they've
Yes.
been building that too much. They'll probably get that out of the way at Rumble.
I want to see
And
I would like to see Drew take the title from Cody. I mean, I love Cody. I mean, I got nothing against him, but
yeah,
I want to see Drew with the belt.
I want to see him shuffle the belts a little faster for sure.
Hmm.
I don't see it happening because I think Cody's going to carry the belt to Mania. Um, but yeah, it would be cool. Or maybe they do a little back and forth before Mania or something.
Yeah.
It's possible they drop the belt at Rumble and then like E-Chamber, like Cody gets it back or some way. I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't keep up with their booking anymore, Steven.
All right. So let's go on, let's start with the second match.
Okay.
Second match might have
Was that
been my
was that
favorite.
Soul or the
Yes.
tag?
No, so
Okay. Again, what did you think of Soul now that you get to see her in the ring?
dude, she was incredible, man.
She is
Incredible.
she
Wow.
moves better than I mean, like Tiffany's good and athletic, and you've obviously got Rhea, but she's more of the just powerhouse. And Soul just has this like Ray Phoenix type feel to her, but for the females, and it's smooth, it looks safe. A lot of people try to like, well, the Soul Snatcher, they gotta get in the way, so they gotta help her out. And like, so what, dude? Like people don't help Cody Rhodes like nail the Cody cutter. It's all over the place. You can't knock the girl for that.
Oh,
Everything is fantastic.
really cool finisher of the Soul
It
Snatch.
is, yeah,
I know
right.
I thought I was gonna be a little disappointed because you were talking it up so much, but man, she was awesome. And of course, even my girl Bailey lost. I was still happy.
But just like we said, man, Bailey's a professional. She's a great name to be in the ring with. I mean, she looks strong in there too. She got some moves off. That rose
Yes,
plant
yes,
little sequence there was good. I don't remember any botches or anything in the match. Sometimes she gets a little reckless. But yeah, great match.
that
And
match it was a lot
best
better than I expected.
I'm gonna send you a couple of like her top-notch like soul snatchers. Like she had this one and like it was like a triple threat ladder match for the North American Women's title in NXT, and she hits that off of the ladder.
Okay.
Disgusting. Like so good. I'll send them to you. And if you
Oh,
haven't seen it, check it out.
yeah, I'll definitely do. Please set me up. Set me up.
Mhm.
All right. So the tag team match was the third. And no offense to any of the four competitors, it was just my least favorite, but I wasn't really looking forward to it. What are your thoughts about that match? So, you had AJ Lee. I'm shoot, sorry. AJ
No, you
Styles.
said it right. That's what they're calling them.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee and I'm sorry, who were the two other guys they were going against? I
That
can't
was
even.
that was Leon Slater from TNA and Javon Evans, the young OG.
Yeah, I missed a lot of the match. I was trying to do some things around the house, so that was my fault. But I can't speak much on the match. What were your thoughts?
Exactly what we looked for. Obviously, I don't see AJ and Dragon Lee losing to, a team of guys. I don't even know if the belt, I don't think the belts were on the line actually. Um, but they've had some really cool spots that they've actually been doing. I'll give credit where it's due. I know the AJ and Dragon Lee combo, like who saw that coming, type of deal. But they're coming up with some really creative tag team work. Like the combos that they're getting where like Dragon Lee like does something crazy and somehow flings them into AJ and he catches them and like sets up for the Styles clash. That's working. That's really good. But showing Javon Evans is like Ricochet plus in my mind because he's just bigger and it looks more impressive and he gets higher up and he's just incredible. I don't have as much viewership with or viewing experience with Leon. I've seen a couple of his clips and stuff. I'm not an avid TNA watcher, of course, but he looked good in there. He had a really cool like Montez Ford type spot where he went over the corner post, and it just looked great. I mean, as Javon says, like your boy is bouncy.
I did like that. I saw you did like the little 6-7 thing.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
funny,
like
man.
that. I saw this. Man, we got to watch SmackDown together, and he was on there, and he looked really cool. So I mean,
Hmm.
I like it. Uh, all right. Final match: John Cena versus Gunther.
Yeah, let's not jump straight to me on this one.
And Marcus like nailed it when he said, "I feel like I'm waiting for a main event on a boxing match because holy smokes, dude, it was so much like videos going on before the match." And then, Gunther comes out. He's getting booed and everything like that, of course. And then John Cena comes out. Really cool entrance because they had like the little screens of like his like little cartoons of what he's looked like, his different uniforms or outfits, you would say. And he comes out. The crowd is crazy. Washington, D.C. was a great crowd for every single match. I thought they were really good. And then, comes out and dude, Gunther's on him like white on rice, right?
Yeah,
And
um, yeah, he
then we
sure
know
was.
John Cena finally he couldn't get him off of him and
He couldn't get him off of him.
he gave the tap, right?
Yeah,
Smiled kind of, right?
yeah, yeah. Like,
Right?
whoops.
All right, man.
Uh-oh.
So I I didn't want to see John Cena lose. I just very disappointing. The crowd was very disappointed. And I mean, John Cena is just the greatest of all time, in my opinion. I love him. Man, he just does so much for everything outside of wrestling. Did you know
Hmm.
that he like made a wish right before the match?
No, I didn't.
Yes. It was like a young 9-year-old boy, and they surprised him, flew him out, and then flipping he does it, in his last match. He does
Yeah,
not make anything about him, right? And
obviously not.
yeah, right. And I mean, he said it in the that one interview that that was just out, that he's been making all the shots and calling all the shots, as to say.
Hmm.
And so then he submitted. He tapped out. Thoughts, Randy? I know what your thoughts, but let's just hear it out loud.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to go first?
I mean,
I might,
I was
I might be
disappointed.
a
I
minute.
mean, I tried to, I wanted John Cena to win. I can't believe that he tapped, but it reminded me when Brock Lesnar pinned The Undertaker at Mania. It killed the crowd, and everyone was just surprised, which kind of turned to disappointment, which turned into anger. And man, they were chanting everything from, for some reason, F Triple H to AEW. And John Cena came, everyone came out. They showed like a little video on, little video monologue or, and on a 32-inch screen television, it seemed like that. And I mean, everyone clapped and he left, right?
I don't
He
know if
left.
you caught it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know
He
if
le
you caught it. I actually didn't catch it until today. But when Hogan had his last match in 2005,
Yes. Him and
where
Batista,
yeah,
right?
Batista and Cena came out and did the same thing that Punk and Cody did. They came out, they draped him with every heavyweight championship belt and told him to take a lap, like enjoy it, like you deserve. Pictures,
Yes.
memories, everything of you holding all that gold.
Yes. And that was actually cool because I didn't notice, well, I didn't put two and two together, but I saw the same thing on the web. Someone compared
Hmm.
that, which I've completely forgotten. I remember watching that live, but all right, man. So, and then as the background, oh, and then he leaves. He leaves, right? All right.
Yeah.
Dang. Mm-mm-mm. What? All right, Randy, let's share your thoughts, man.
All right, WWE, what the hell did you do? I don't know who pulled the trigger on this because it seemed like such a unclimatic, anticlimactic, is the word, um, ending to something that they built to be so grand is my problem with it. I don't have a problem with being wrong on my prediction at all. Like, good for you. You want to put Gunther over? That's great. I was kind of looking at it like maybe they, used his like his influence and rub on Dom. But apparently they're very highly regarded on Gunther, even though he's almost 40 years old. He's the future of the company. Sure. Multi-time champion. Sure. Let's push Gunther over him. Great. I don't have a problem with that at all. My problem is this right here. Mm, mm. Like he went out as the little spoon. Like straight up, man. Like what was the point of all that? What is the point of the hustle, loyalty, respect, never give up, all that? Like I get they were trying to do something poetic because that's the thing that they keep trying to weave. It's like, oh, you don't understand. People don't understand the business. You put somebody out on your way out. A champion always goes out on their back. Cool. That's great. Like I said, I don't care about that part. What I care about is how it was done because it really looked like I described it to you while we were watching. I was like, it's like you were wrestling your big brother and like or little brother, and little brother gets you in a chokehold, and you're like, oh, buddy, that's so tight. Oh, you got me. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like. It felt like he was just like, that's enough TV time. I think it's time to call it. What the hell, man? This is a 20 plus year career, the greatest of all time, and this is the best you could come up with? Like, you couldn't make it a little more heroic? Like, I don't understand that call at all. You can go, that didn't even make Gunther look strong. Like, if you go back to the match, all they did was play the greatest hits. Like, the biggest thing that they did was, and it's not even that fresh, was the whole like avalanche AA off the top rope. Other than that, he immediately went into the five moves of doom. I think we had three total you can't see me's like during the match. Gunther just like clotheslines him the whole time and lands a couple of power bombs and then goes for the choke. And like, it's looking great. It's looking great. Like Cena's trying, and then all of a sudden it's like,
He's he's like,
I guess
yeah,
that's it for me.
I got dinner at 10.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly,
call it a
man.
night. I'm
I
over.
just I just don't get it. And I feel like the higher up should know better because we had Ric Flair. Ric Flair went out, Shawn Michaels backed up and loaded up Sweet Chin Music, and you had the great shot of Shawn Michaels saying, like, I'm sorry, I love you.
Oh, yes.
And, like Rick's still standing there like this and catches a beautiful kick right to the jaw. He's out. Sean jumps on him immediately, like hugs him basically as he's doing the pin, like, I'm sorry I had to do that and hurt you. Undertaker put out Shawn Michaels with a freaking tombstone in a cage. Like all these guys, they went out and they put somebody over on the way out. I don't know if Shawn Michaels is really putting over the Undertaker, but just the thought of like them going out fighting. It didn't seem like they made Cena go out fighting, and that's my biggest gripe about this whole thing.
I'm telling you, it would have been better if it was like someone else like Edge, like
Something, just give me
CM
something.
Punk, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho,
Like this
you
whole, it
know.
just capped off. This whole thing started with a very chaotic heel turn that was
Mhm.
supposed to be this like gigantic swerve, and it was. But then it was ruined by Dewey and what's his name, Travis Scott. And then that got flipped on his head, and he got
Dewey,
hung.
hold on
He
one
got hung.
second.
Yeah, yeah.
Dewey being The Rock. That's
The
what
Rock.
Randy
Sorry,
calls
that's what
The
I
Rock.
called him,
Yeah.
Little Dewey.
A lot of people it's like, who is he talking about? Who's
Hey,
Dewey? Malcolm in the Middle? I mean,
basically. But I lost my train of thought there.
my
Um,
fault.
no, you're good. Get me on track.
Well, I know it was a very, it was a, I mean, we weren't the only ones, right? The whole
No,
arena, they
they
were
had to have
keyed up.
security on Gunther outside.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about nuclear heat. If that was the main purpose of it, then sure, I guess I get it. But there was just there, God, it was just went about so like that's what I was talking about. It was the way they've handled this whole retirement tour. It's been like I know Cena, he's a very gracious person and he is very well spoken and he will always talk up about the business and doing the right thing for business and being a team player. And he has done that to the nines, all the way down to I believe last night, whenever he goes out and Triple H just comes out and he's like relishing in everybody booing. It's not like he felt like, I don't know, like if he felt like he created a moment or, he's just like, oh man, I can't believe that went sideways. He's like, it's from the botched heel turn to hanging Cena out to dry for him to figure it back out, and they found a way to pivot to him ending on a good note, to the championship bookings, to getting, the Ortons and the Punks out of the way at the very start of this whole thing, to the end where they make him go out like, he's a little kitty being purred to sleep. I don't get it.
Yeah. Whew, man. What would you I mean, obviously not being happy with the outcome, the finish of it. What are your thoughts about the whole event as like a whole, Because Saturday night main events, I guess, I mean, would you consider this a premium event? I know it's not on
No,
ESPN, no?
no, I
It's just
wouldn't. I liked it because there was absolutely no story really involved. You know what I mean? Gunther won a tournament going into there to, earn the right to face Cena. They didn't really have heat with each other.
yeah.
Sol Ruka and Bailey, no consequence. I'm glad Sol got to go over, and it looked great. Oba, Oba got some TV time. Everybody now knows who the ruler is. And, Cody still looks strong. It continued more story with Drew, but really, who cares? We already knew that was going on. They've been battling. And the only thing, like the only low light of the night was probably poor AJ Styles, trying to go for the phenomenal forearm and falling off the ropes.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, though, that was a great match too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? All the matches were great. Even Cena and Gunther, yes, like I said, they were just playing the greatest hits, but it was hard hitting, and like, it was what you expected to see. It was just the finish, like the finish of the whole night. And they have been horrible about this lately because even at War Games, whenever you got the masked man and everybody's buzzing about the masked man, and then you come out and for a week straight, you barely mention it. I don't understand it, Steven.
What if you, let's say you were writing this, right? You're a WWE writer and
Okay.
how would you have finished it to make it better? Just like Cena just getting a clean win and then celebrating?
No, yes, as me as a fan, I didn't see a point of pushing Gunther in this match. B to just like do the whole wax poetic thing. Cena goes out on top. He has a great match. There was a bunch of struggle points. He overcame. We got to see Super Cena one last time. I don't care if he hit him with, he could have went through and like hit everybody's, finishers, like all of his rivals. You could have pivoted and had like Randy Orton hasn't been nowhere, to be seen. It could have had like Randy Orton come out there and like help him out or something. Like Gunther does, a move to, they do the old like the ref is out. He got hit in the head inadvertently. So, all of a sudden RKO's out of nowhere, and he puts Cena over the top. Like something, just do something exciting.
Yes.
I don't even know how I would write it other than, just a better ending. If I would have had Gunther win, make him look strong. Make him just like in the match. You know what I mean? Like definitively like he's always done. Drop kick to a power bomb to good night sweet prince, but make it hurt. Like he got LA Knight looks stronger. LA Knight looks stronger because Gunther had to like turn around to a submission we've never even seen him do and like
Yes.
really wrench back. And if they would have done something like that and Cena's just like, got this grimace on his face, like his head's about to pop and like, I can't take it anymore, and then he taps, fine, fine. But
Yeah.
don't make it look like he had an epiphany of like, none of this really
Do
matters.
it again.
Hmm.
Oh man, this has been probably the funniest episode, in my opinion.
I've had a long road trip to think about this,
Yes. Oh
and
man.
I slept on it last night.
Let me just tell y'all, when after this happened, Randy didn't say anything for about 30 straight minutes. He was pissed. And we were just laughing, just looking at
Cost
him.
me $20.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. You and Marcus made a bet. Marcus called it, man. Marcus,
He did.
I
Kudos,
think,
Marcus.
yes.
He couldn't have told me that, it went down like that though.
Oh man. Well, uh, if you are happy with Gunther winning, let us know in the comments. If you thought that John Cena should have won, let us know that as well too. I mean, I would love to hear people's opinions. Only way we can see them is if you just put a comment, below the video. And man, I mean, next event, it's another Saturday night main event. Then we got Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Which, speaking of, man, holy smokes. I wish we could go to Saudi Arabia. Tickets are like, what, $25, $30 starting price?
You'd think so. It's like a gas station scratch off.
Man, holy smokes, that is so cool, man. Good. I can't wait. The Royal Rumble is my favorite event of the year. But it's crazy that we don't have anything until then. We're at the beginning of December right now. So,
I mean, they're about to start steering everything towards Mania.
yep.
I mean, we've got what I think is a pivot point. I think they're going to put the belt on Braun at the Netflix anniversary, January 5th. And then we'll see where that goes because I think that's going to direct a lot of the momentum towards Mania from there.
Yeah. Oh man. J-Lo, Braun might take it from Punk. I'm sorry, man. All right. Randy, anything else?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
Hey.
deflated. I'm tired.
This moment of silence for John Cena, man. I'm sorry. Like even Randy said, I mean like Hogan, Cena, man. Oh man, dude. I
At
mean,
this point, I think so, man.
yeah, dude, everybody. I've never seen like NFL teams just say, giving a shout out to him. Everyone was
Hogan didn't give back like Cena did.
no.
That right there puts him
Yeah. Yeah.
above everybody because nobody has given back. I mean, John Cena's out here winning like NFL Man of the Year type stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
who cares who the MVP was? Like, This is the
Yes.
guy that uses his platform to promote good into the world, to do nice things, to be positive. Like he's just been a beacon for this company for 20 plus years. And I think not even think. That's why I think he just deserves so much better on this, man.
Yeah. Well, man, John Cena, you will be missed. Man, I'm gonna miss him. And then on to the next, right? So, all right, everyone, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment. And Randy, thank you as always. I appreciate you joining us tonight on the
My
Wilder
pleasure.
Wrestling Entertainment. And everyone, y'all have a good night. See ya.